received reports that the Orcs are regrouping. Certainly the recent attacks against the internment camps are evidence enough. Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The Orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself? King Tyrannus, you must heed my warning. This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this plague does pose a threat to us, what are you proposing that we do?
It is simple. As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador. The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Yet prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon the brink of war.
Enough of this! Guards, remove this madman!
Hear me! The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalimdor.
Travel west? Are you mad?
Old Ambassador, I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for rambling prophets. Our lands are beset by conflict, but it shall be we who decide how best to protect our people, not you. Now, be gone!
I failed humanity once before, and I will not do so again. If you cannot take up this cup, then I shall find another who will. The warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Well, you have a very good point there, Vic. Just turning into a raven and dropping in unannounced wasn't exactly the best way of doing things. But at the same time, there wasn't really much that he could do. It wasn't exactly that they were just going to let him in and have a normal audience. Okay, so immediately we go to Chapter 1.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Tyrannus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on me.
It is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strahnbrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
I need to move against the Orcs base immediately. Can you handle Strahnbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the Orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
Justice shall be done.
Again, Vic,
For honor.
yeah, he could have done
Of
that.
course.
The thing is,
Foul.
humans actually killed him before because of his actions, so he isn't exactly trusted.
A sound plan.
So, if they actually knew who he was then and there, they would just
For
pretty
honor.
much kill him on the spot.
A sound plan.
Probably.
Of course.
Because remember, they
honor.
tried to kill him once.
sound
We killed him once in the original
For
game.
honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly.
Exactly, Vic. He isn't exactly
Of
trustworthy.
course. A sound plan.
You're wondering why I'm using mouse to scroll the map. It's because I'm actually using the hotkeys in this game.
Father the king.
And
Justice is come.
the WSD does not scroll the map.
For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. You are past redemption.
Welcome to our village.
For honor. Certainly.
You can get extra recruits here.
For honor.
We'll fight for Lordaeron! Get your swords!
Is there danger? Justice is come. For my father's king. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
Please, you're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their hideout in the forest. Could you find him and bring him home?
For honor.
Apparently, this little Timmy is the inspiration for the Timmy
sound
from South
plan.
Park.
Certainly.
Apparently, I just heard that. I don't know if
sound
that's actually true
Of course.
or the other way around.
Help me, please. I'm trapped in the cage.
For honor. Feel my wrath.
Please get me out of here. I want to go home. Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Vic, that was very well put.
You are past redemption.
That was very well put.
For my father, the king. Certainly. For honor.
This is essentially why I don't really bother too much with finding all the items, because
sound
most of them are just cluttering my inventory.
Justice is come. Certainly. A sound plan.
Now, one thing that this game does well, and what
For honor.
Reforged does not do well, is this game actually has kind of excellent pathfinding. Your units will find their way through
sound
most things. They will even use way gates on their own.
Honor. A sound plan.
Reforged does not. Reforged pathfinding is absolutely
A
abhorrent.
sound.
Save us! Get him! It's a trap! Take everything, then. Take all the valuables.
For honor.
Yeah, in Reforged, I did play Reforged, and Reforged, all of my units get stuck constantly.
Sound. Of course.
Okay, the skill I used is the aura that's giving
Certainly.
all of my surrounding units extra armor. 1.5 extra
course.
armor.
For honor.
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
Those bandits stole my ledger. Without it,
I will lose my entire farm. Please, retrieve it from their camp.
Now, granted, I haven't played Reforged
For honor.
since it was released, so if there was a patch that fixed some of the issues, then that's great, but a little too late.
Of course.
Regardless of what your feelings about Reforged are,
Feel my wrath.
to
Say your prayers.
not be able to play the game that you bought because a new remaster is out and you have to buy that remaster, so you have to buy the same game twice and you're getting locked out of the original game, that's a crappy move.
Of course.
That's an absolutely horrible move. That should be illegal.
Of course.
To force your community to buy another version of the game you've already released and lock them out of the one they already have,
For honor.
that's absolutely horrible.
Certainly.
Thank you for helping me. Please, take this item.
For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
And here you can see just how asymmetric the battle is. It takes so many troopers to deal damage
A sound plan.
to the Orc Grunt, while he deals more damage to the Footman. However, a single Footman is only 1 food and 120 gold.
For honor.
So it's
A sound
half the
plan.
price and 1/3 the food cost.
A sound plan.
There's a graveyard here, but I never found anything
For
here.
honor.
So if there is anything that can be found here,
sound
I haven't found it.
Certainly.
Oh, by the way, that trick with the sheep, that still works. Of course, it'll take a bit.
I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly.
Feel my wrath.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course.
Yeah, the tasks like get my ledger. Yeah, but it's hard to say that because most MMORPGs had the same problem because the quests were always generic.
Prayer of the light.
So it's difficult to say that it was WoW that actually invented it, because those kinds of quests were already present in Diablo had the same type of quest as well. Bring me a random item from the dungeon. So it's difficult to say that it was WoW that actually invented that, considering how long it's been around.
For honor. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Betrayer of the light.
For honor.
Haul these wretches off with the rest of them. Move them out!
Okay, Galaxy.
Of course. Justice has come.
Yeah, Vic, that's true. That's true. I completely agree with that. It was kind of a straight line from it between Warcraft 3 and WoW in that aspect.
Down. Certainly.
Bless you, Prince Arthas.
But what about the others who were taken away?
Don't worry, son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment. Let's get moving.
Yeah, it's something that I noticed too.